Good morning to all of you. This is Saad. Welcome to our channel. Our today topic is stanza comprehension. Our objective for this video, the student will be able to know what is metaphor, personification, how to answer questions, the meaning of new words, the rhyme scheme, how to find out theme or main idea. Other important point may be there: language, setting, mood, tone, and etc. Okay, let's read. Okay, this is comprehension. Okay, you can see 4 lines have been given. Okay, so today our topic is what? Today our topic is stanza comprehension. Okay, so we will teach you what kind of question may be there. Okay, there may be different kind of question, but we have to explain a few of them. Okay, so how is the thing with figures that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. You can see 4 lines have been given. It means we have a stanza and it consists of 4 lines. Okay, so let's start. Okay, comprehension. So there may be different method to comprehend a stanza or paragraph. Okay, but I shall focus some questions, okay, with explanation, and I shall teach you how to answer the question. Okay, suppose the first question: what is the name of the poem from which the stanza has been taken? Suppose our first question. Okay, so this is integral question and we need just to mention the name of the poem. Okay, we don't need detail, right? So the important thing is what? We have keyword in question statement. Okay, suppose we have this question, and in this question we have the important word what. So try to understand the main word. What is the name of the poem? So this phrase is very important. This phrase is very important, and I have to answer for that particular phrase. Okay, so suppose, so if you want to answer question like this, so you have to remove the question word. So suppose I am going to write the answer. What is the name? What is the name of the poem from which the stanza has been taken? So the name of the poem is, no, you can see comma, home is the thing with feather. Close in comma, from which the stanza has been taken. अब आप देखिए, मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया, मैंने ऑर्डर दिया, मैंने वर्ड को आगे दिया और WH वर्ड को रिमूव कर दिया. Okay, the name of the poem is, so is should be here, what is removed. Okay, so आप लोगों को भी इसी तरह करना है. अपनी तरफ से कहानियां हम नहीं लिखते हैं, ये बहुत इंटीग्रल क्वेश्चन है, वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन है और हमने जस्ट कोटिंग करना था. ओके, सो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने ये किया कि मैंने WH वर्ड को रिमूव कर दिया और इसको अपने स्टेटमेंट ऑर्डर पे ले गए. द नेम ऑफ द पोएम इज, द नेम ऑफ द पोएम इज, होप इज द थिंग विद पीटर from which the stanza has been taken. और इसके बाद मैंने जितने भी अल्फाज हैं या फ्रेज है या कुछ भी है, मैंने इसको रीस्टेट कर दिया और सवालिया निशान को मैंने खत्म कर दिया. ये एक तरीका है. ठीक है, एक और क्वेश्चन. To what does the poet compare hope in the poem? Look here, first of all, try to understand the question. To what does the poet compare hope in the poem? You need, this is very important, and this word is also important, hope. So now we are bound to read. To read, hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Now look here, hope is here, the thing with feathers. Try to understand. This is very important line. Here we have hope, which is an abstract thing. The thing with feather, basically the thing with feather is bird. Basically it is metaphor. Okay, so this is metaphor. And the thing with feather is used for bird. It means hope is a bird. Hope is a bird. Hope is a bird. Now look here, the question is what? To what does the poet compare hope in the poem? No, the question is very clear. The question is clear. So look here, these are question words, important. And here you have compared hope. This is also important. Okay, so now my answer and flexible answer what? Now look here, the poet compares. Now look the tense. The question in present simple. The answer should be in present simple. The poet compares. This is incorrect. The poet compares. You should be very careful about third person singular inflected form. If you write the poet compares, the examiner will cross your question and you will not obtain maximum marks. Okay? The poet compares hope in the poem to a bird. Look here. Here we have metaphors. What is metaphor? Metaphor is what? Metaphor compares two different things by speaking of one in terms of the other. Okay, again, metaphor compares two different things by speaking of one in terms of other. So here the definition that the poet has used hope and then he has used the phrase the thing with feathers, which stands for bird. So we can see that here is a figure of speech. Okay. Then another question may be possible. Why does the poet compare hope to a bird? This is very technical question. These question may be combined. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. इसमें हमसे फिगर ऑफ स्पीच के बारे में पूछा जा रहा है कि शायर ने ऐसा क्यों किया. शायर जो है, शायर ने क्यों कंपेयर कर दिया होप को वर्ड के साथ. तो हम जवाब देते हैं. एक बार फिर आप देखें, यहाँ हमारे पास जो क्वेश्चन वर्ड है वो वाइडस है. वी हैव क्वेश्चन वर्ड वाइडस एंड वी हैव कीवर्ड्स फॉर कंपेयर पॉइंट, but is also important. So here again very simple, very easy. So why does, no, we have to explain, we have to give evidence, we have to give reason. So this is explain question or reason question. First of all we should write a general statement, and after that general statement we should explain. So let's see. The poet compares hope to a bird, because to suggest the similarities or we can say the singular word similarity or and resemblance between an imaginative bird it means hope and a real bird. To produce dramatic effect in the poem. Look again, this is very important, this is very technical question. Here, so this is metaphor, okay? The poet compares hope to a bird to suggest the similarity and resemblance between an imaginative bird hope and a real bird to produce dramatic effect in the poem. No, this question is clear. So we have one line, but we can ask a number of questions. Okay. So here we have explained the use of metaphor. Now the next line, that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Here, suppose one more question is possible. What figure of speech has been used by the poetess in the second and third line? Of the stanza. Now look here, if we understand rhetorical devices are figure of speech, so here that perches in the soul, hope, hope is an abstract thing, okay, and it has been compared to a concrete thing, okay, but here look the action that perches in the soul and sings in the tune without the words. Now we can say perches, this is the quality of a concrete thing. This is not the quality of an abstract thing. Here sings a song. This is the quality of human being. Or we can say some birds can sing, right? So this is the quality of an inanimate thing, not inanimate and abstract thing. So here we can say that personification has been used. So what figure of speech? No, this is very important. What figure of speech has been used? No. So we have very simple, very easy, we have to mention personification has been used by the poet in the second and third line. Okay. Another question which is possible, why does the poet use personification? Or in other words, why is personification used by the poet in the stanza? Look here, personification, the poet. So the answer is very simple. What is the in personification? In personification, the quality of an inanimate or human being is given to an animate thing or non-human being. Okay, here the quality of an inanimate thing is given to an abstract thing. Okay, and here the quality of the human being is given to an abstract thing. So this is personification. Okay, so why is personification used by the poet in the stanza? The poet has used the figure of speech, personification to highlight the importance of hope, which is an abstract or idea. Okay. Okay, the poet has used the figure of speech personification to highlight the importance of hope, which is an abstract or imaginative object. Okay, look here. No, it has been made clearer and greater, okay, and easier to understand an abstract thing with the help of a concrete thing. So this is why the poet has used personification. Okay, no, it means hope is an abstract thing, and without concrete object, it was difficult to explain or to make it clear. Okay. Then another question. Suppose, what is the rhyme scheme? What is the rhyme scheme? What is the rhyme? What is the rhyme scheme what is the rhyme scheme of the poem? So this is one of our objectives. This is one of our objectives. Okay. So one of our objectives, what is the rhyme scheme of the stanza? How to so our next objective is how to point out rhyme scheme. Okay, so we have a question. Suppose we have question, what's the rhyme scheme of the stanza? Okay, so this is our one of the objectives. So to find out rhyme scheme, we have to read how is the thing with feathers. Feathers, this is our target word. Then that perches in the soul, this is our topic. And here, and sing the tune without the words. It should be focused and never stops at all. It should be focused. Okay. Suppose we have word here feathers, so we should give a to it. Suppose this is A, because we have the first line, and to the first line we should give A. Then we should check the rhyme. Okay, the similarity of sound. Look here. Okay, if they are harmonious to each other, it means, suppose this is feathers and this is, suppose brothers are like this. So here we have A, feathers, and the second and the last word of the second line does not match last word of the first line, so we should give B. Okay. Then we should come here, words. So we should match words with soul. So they don't match, but this one match feathers, words. So they are similar. So A is here. Then the fourth line, suppose soul and all. So they are also similar, or they match each other. Now this is rhyme scheme. Okay, A, B, A, B. Okay, since we have 4 lines in this stanza, so this is the way. Suppose you have to given, suppose A, then you have to match this with this one. If they are similar, then A should be here, but no, they are different, so I have written B. Then we come here and we match. So first line and third line are similar. Okay, and then second line and fourth line similar. Now we should write the rhyme scheme of the stanza. So answer. So look here, this is question 1. This is question 1. So what should be removed and it should be put in its original place. So I should write the rhyme scheme of the poem of the stanza is A, B, A, and B. Okay, so you have to write. If you are asked, then you have to do in the same fashion or in the same way. This is the way how to point out rhyme scheme, okay, of a stanza. Now we should think how many other questions are possible. Okay, this is implied critical appreciation of a stanza. If we understand how to ask question, how to answer, question on the basis of a stanza. So this is also critical appreciation. Okay. Suppose the next question which is possible here. So it means for meaning or for new words. Okay. So suppose we can ask another question: what is the meaning of the word purchase? This is important. Okay. So we have the word purchase, and all words, they have two broad concept. One is literary concept and another is metaphorical concept. Okay. So we have to write the meaning of the word purchase. So what should be done? This is question mark. The same. So the meaning of the word, purchase is the lending or staying of a word on a tree. So this question was asked for meaning, vocabulary. Okay, different kind of question can be asked. One more question. Suppose, what is the meaning of the phrase or clause and sing the tune without word, and sings the tune without words. Okay. No, this is also important. Okay, this is very important. So answer should be in this, just like this. The meaning of the clause we should mention, and sings the tune without word is a song without words. Okay, so look here the techniques. Half of your answer is there in your question. Okay, learn how to answer, especially in a comprehension. Okay. Then another important question, which is one of our objective, how to find out theme or main idea. This is very important. Okay. So I should write up. Okay. So this is very important. Very important. This is very important question. Okay. Suppose one question: what is the main idea and theme of the spin? Main idea, central thoughts. What is the central thoughts of the stanza? Okay, so I should teach you how to find out main idea. For main idea, we should roughly make notes. Suppose hope and bird. Okay, then we have staying, living, or mending. Then we have singing. Now look here. I have three ideas. Hope and bird is there. Staying, living, mending is there. Singing is there. Okay. So what should I do? I should convert these ideas into general statement. Okay. So I should write. So the similarity between hope and bird is the main idea of the stanza. Now this is general statement. Okay, so I have written one general statement, similarity. This is important. Okay, so similarity is here, comparison is here. Here is comparison. The first line is comparison, and the second line and third line, the poet has given evidences. The poetess has explained the general statement that they are similar to each other on the basis of what? So the similarity between hope and bird is the main idea of the stanza. Now I should explain in the next sentence. The little bird of hope, the little bird of hope, the little bird of hope stays and sings as the real bird perches and sings on the earth. Now this is very important topic. So I have skimmed hope and bird. Okay, between metaphor was there, similarity, comparison was there. Then the characteristic are the qualities of the real bird, that it perches. Okay, so here perches. So perches, this is the quality of the real bird. But this is personification. Okay, here this is also personification. So no, the similarity between hope and bird is the main idea of the stanza, because here is the comparison. Then this is explanation. The little bird of hope stays and sings as the real bird perches and sings on the earth. So here, we can say that the main idea is the similarity between hope and bird. Okay, this is the main idea of the poem. Our next objective, another important. So suppose Other possible question. What do you know? What do you know about the language of the poet? Now you know. This is, totally, I can say that we have to inferentially question. So the answer may be the language of the poem is metaphorical. Metaphorical. Okay? The poet has used metaphors and simile to produce dramatic effect. Okay, so we can say that in the first line we have metaphor and the second and third line we have multiplication, and similarly in other stanzas you will find out. Okay, then you have setting. So setting, setting is the position, situation of a literary work. Okay, so if you are a poem, so here the setting, so in the second stanza and third stanza, it will be clear that the poet may be somewhere on the bank or on the shore of sea or somewhere, or it was a difficult time. Okay, then mood is the poet is in optimistic mood. Tone, so tone is encouraging. Okay, so what is the basic difference between mood and tone? Mood is for the writer and tone is for the reader. Okay, you can find out tone with the help of words. Okay, so this is the basic difference between mood and tone. I hope you will have got, you will have understood, and I hope you will watch the whole video and you will get success. Okay, you will get fluency, you will get accuracy, and if you have liked, please subscribe and share, and don't miss my videos. I am sure you will learn something in abundance. Thank you very much.